My hardcore world is almost 900 days old, and so far all I've managed to do is build this epic nether hub, battle away with loads of guardians to build this amazing guardian farm, and totally transform a biome into a lake back at home, complete with turtles. And of course, let's not forget the amazing starter house of ancient debris. But after 900 days, that just won't cut it, so I've got a plan. I'm going to take this bland and quite frankly boring lake and turn it into a thriving village where our villagers can roam free. Well, that was the plan, but I made a terrible mistake that would change my hardcore world forever. What's up guys, Souli here and welcome back to Hardcore Minecraft. So first up, my plan is to map out the houses where our trading villagers will live. Here I want the main guys, so we're talking librarians, armorers, clerics, masons, cartographers, weaponsmiths, farmers and shepherds. I think that should cover us for pretty much everything that we need. Houses all planned out, now all I need is the resources to build them with. And I have none of them, pretty much. Epic grind inbound. So first on the grind, I'm going to get the easy stuff. Let's visit my guardian farm, because I know I've got loads of resources there from when I dug it all out. And I think the best way to get there will be through the nether. I've lost my portal for the guardian farm. I think I just fly there instead. Bingo. So I grabbed a load of stuff that I had laid around. All stuff. Holy moly, I forgot how much I had. Oh, what's down here? I genuinely don't believe this. I never knew I had all this stuff here. Sorry, I can't go any higher. Can I go any higher? No, that's it. While I'm here, I'm going to need some dark prismarine, but I don't have enough ink. Let's go and borrow some off the squid. No squid were hurt during the making of this film. Well, not many were hurt during the making of this film. Okay, I killed loads of them. Give me a break. Now that we have all that ink, I really need to get myself some sand from the desert, terracotta from the mesa, and next up, the dark forest for dark oak and some mushrooms. Oh, that's new. That's a later problem for me. So, ignoring that very tempting and potentially death-filled box of badness, I did the sensible thing and just got down to collecting mushroom stems and blocks, as well as dark oak and a load of leaves. It's so tempting, the front door's right there. So tempting. No, I am collecting resources. I don't need that problem in my life right now. Remember, sensible. I want to live in this world. A quick pit stop to repair all my broken tools, and then back to the grind, getting the final few resources, including birch, oak, and most importantly, spruce. And with me not being a monster, I of course replaced all the saplings. Now that we have all the resources, it's finally time to turn this place into something beautiful. Somewhere we can live in safety and happiness and hear the villagers' voices all the time. So we started by terraforming this area to give us a decent place to build. Then it's time for the first two houses. I totally forgot to press record on this bit, so we're getting a time lapse. With the first two houses done, it's now time to get our lovely villagers into their forever homes. First up, I'm going to put these librarians in, but as you can see, their prices are astronomical. I need to get these down to 1 emerald per item, and that means sending them through the zombie. Get you in a minecart. Bye. Aha. You look different. Potion of happiness. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing all this healing uses up a lot of golden apples, and I've run out of gold. So a quick trip to the mesa should fix that problem for us. Now for the unnecessary but really fun bit, building a massive column of gold to chop it right back down and see how much we've got. Ooh, that's a lot of gold. Right, these guys are done and they are all down to 1 emerald per item, so we can start moving these lot up into their new house. I'm not gonna lie, this bit took forever, but the villagers are finally in. Now, taking a break from building this village, it's time for a new project. I'm going to need a lot of pack mud, but so far I've got this rubbish wheat farm. I want an automatic farm where I can put these allays to work, but I'm going to need more of these, so that means breeding them. And I need a music disc that I have not got. So a quick trip down the mines where I'm sure I've seen a spawner. Ah, the creepers. And hopefully there's a music disc there. No disc. Oh! Disc! There's one. Jukebox, music. Yes, the dancing. Oh, it works! It works! Oh, come here. The farm is going down there in a big hole, so I need to dig, and I need another beacon. So time to get to the nether to get some of those lovely wither skeleton skulls. Holy moly! Ah, look at all them. Oh, there's many. There are many. Still no head. Still no head. Ah! Still no head! I'm gonna die. Oh my, there's many of them as well. Ah! Okay, this is hurting. No head. After what felt like many hours in the nether, I finally got the 3 heads that I needed, went to the end and cheesed the wither, I have no shame, then put together my beacon and began the process of digging a big hole. Now that we have our hole, it's time to put our farm into it, starting off with the bottom layer. That's the first layer in, time to repeat this about 5 or 6 more times. Now to get these villagers in. Come on, buddy, you're going to the bottom. Take these seeds off me and get to work. Now, I just need the alley. Yes, good. Your new home. Success, these guys are working well. Wheat is coming in. I shall be back for goodies later. Now that we have an endless supply of wheat, it's time to turn this bland lake into the thriving village that we want. Starting with the mason's house. For this house, I wanted to use some of the blocks that we can actually get from the masons. So that means dripstone blocks, bricks, terracotta, and some granite. I also managed to sneak some packed mud into this build just to break up the colour of the walls a little. And from here, using some dark oak for the roof and some decoration, with the addition of ochre frog lights for the upstairs windows, just to light them up a little bit. Looking good with the mason's house. Now to move on to the next. Clerics. Keeping this one simple again, I used the grey blocks for some variation in the builds. The addition of a white tower at the back to break up the walls again, and this time adding some yellow glazed terracotta for that pop of colour. All finished off with a copper roof where I changed the colour with my axe and then waxed it to stop the aging process. Ooh, advancement. Cleric's house. Done. The next house is going to be a little different. It's going to be green, and I don't have any green dye, so I'm off to the desert for cactus. Oh! Hi. Hi. Well, that could have been disastrous. Guess I won't be going down there then. That rock formation looks like a rabbit. Or Jabba the Hutt with massive ears. Ah, no! Oh! Oh! That was panic swatting with my netherite pick. Oh, no! I'm out of it. Now that I'm safely back home, I can smelt down that cactus and get some green dye and start on the next build, which is for the cartographers. For this, I am using green terracotta and some moss for that added little bit of texture, a dark oak roof because it looks nice against the green, and a little extension around the back out of some stone to break up the walls a little. House done. I'm not entirely sure about it, but it's built, so it's staying. For the weaponsmiths, I'm using packed mud and brown mushroom blocks for the wings of the house, along with calcite and diorite as a contrast for the main part. Brick and granite for the roof with a nice bit of colour at the entrance. We're looking good. 2 more houses to go. Bear with me, we are nearly there. For the shepherd's house, I'm using some mud blocks along with cyan terracotta for the main part, a splash of white at the stone entrance, and a tower around the back made out of birch log and stone, all topped off with a packed mud roof. Lovely. Shepherd's house in, and now we are looking pretty fantastic around here. Such a change. 1 more building for the villagers to go, and that is the farmers. I just need to move the sheep. In we come. No. Good. Good. And the cows. Come on, in we come. Come on, everybody. No. Get in. Why are you walking? Get in. And we're done. I think this house is the biggest of the lot so far. For this house, I am starting with a shell out of terracotta, which I am then going to detail a bit with bricks and granite. A barn out the back for our animals made out of spruce, along with a dark oak roof and acacia trapdoors for that little bit of pop of colour, finally topping the house with a deep slate roof. And that is the final house for our traders to live in. And whilst getting the villagers in, I was once again set up on by a creeper. I think that's about the 4th time they've tried it in this video now. Now that we've got all the houses in, it's time to make this place look like a proper village or a town. And that means paths. We need lots of paths. And to do that, I'm going to need packed mud. So let's go and see how our wheat farm is doing. Oh, show me the wheat. It's not too bad. I'll take all that. Let's turn all this mud into packed mud. I've already got my coarse dirt. Now I just need rooted dirt. Now that I've got all the resources, I can start putting down these paths that go all the way around the lake, connecting up all our houses to give it that real village vibe. Yeah, that is now starting to look amazing, like a proper village. Oh, I'm so happy. But we have to move on to the next stage. So far, I've been making this up as I go along, and it's turned out good, but I think now is a good idea to make a plan so that we can make this place look even more amazing. Cue my amazing paint skills. First up, to add more life into this place, every village needs a church. Well, they all seem to have one in England, so this village is also having one. Sorry, Creeper. The village is not open to you. I want this church to be quite dark and gothic looking, so I've gone for a grey exterior with a black stone and deep slate roof. For the windows, I left them pretty big to let in plenty of light for our church interior, which is looking amazing. Nice simple church done. And I don't want to go outside because there's pandas. Church isn't open yet. I knew he was somewhere, but he still scared the living daylights out of me. Anyway, church done. From here, I dotted a few more houses around the lake to make it look a little busier and also give us more places to have our villagers live in so that they are free to roam around the lake and the village, making this bland lake look more like a village with every build that we put in here. So now the only thing left to do is decorate all around the lake, starting with the farm. And to make it a farm, I want to make some pens for the animals to live, and with a little bit of coercing, we can get the cows and pigs into their new home. Now that's all remaining for here are the wheat fields. And at this point, I'm going to ask if you're subscribed. I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers, and it would be amazing to hit that goal. If you're still here at this point of the video, you may as well. I'd really appreciate it, and it would really help my channel. And that's the farm 100% finished. This looks amazing. Now, to carry on with the rest of the village. A wool farm is definitely needed, and where better to put it than right next to the shepherd's house, all complete with every single colour of wool. Of course, I can't leave it looking like it is, so a build around it to match the shepherd's house, all complete with a load of decoration. A nice dock would look good here so that the villagers have somewhere to get onto the lake, because that's totally what they will be doing. I mean, why wouldn't they? And I'll add a load of decoration to it to make it look like a busy, well-used dock. Awesome. Carrying on with all the decoration around this area and finishing with 3 giant kilns for the mason's house. As we take a walk through our new part of the village, this place is looking amazing. Now we've just got to finish the rest of it. But unfortunately, the rest of it wouldn't come. I had to take a trip out to the mangrove swamp to get more mud. And then this happened. Ah! Now, a lot of you may be saying, Souli, how did you die? You've got a totem. Well, this is where my massive mistake comes in. If we slow it down, you can actually see when the creeper drops, I panic, press the wrong key, which then opens up my inventory. I stupidly end up moving my totem out of my hand, dropping it onto the floor, which allows me to get blown up by the creeper. What a noob! So that is it. My hardcore world is dead. But fear not. I shall be back with another series, this time much better, bigger, and definitely lasting longer than the 1,233 days that I survived on here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Souli, out.